At the foot of the towering mountain, nestled within the ominous darkness of a treacherous cave, resided a fearsome creature known as the Chimera. A concoction of nightmarish features, the beast's head and neck boasted a majestic, imposing lion, exuding an aura of power and dominance. Its body, however, was an unsettling amalgamation of a twisted and contorted goat, covered in matted, midnight black fur, contrasting starkly against the moonlit stones of the cave. The cave itself was a sinister sight to behold, adorned with worn-out bones and remnants of desperate souls who had dared to venture too close, surrendering themselves to the Chimera's voracious hunger. Shadows danced ominously, casting eerie reflections upon the jagged walls as the deafening sound of water dripped incessantly, echoing through the hollow chamber. There, within the heart of the darkness, the Chimera lay in wait, its slithering, venomous tail casually coiled at its side. The tail, resembling a menacing snake, possessed a wicked charm, darting with unpredictable speed. Its forked tongue licked the air, tasting the anticipation and fear of those who were destined to cross its path. Brave souls, driven by curiosity or foolhardiness, would occasionally stumble upon this treacherous abode. Whispers of the Chimera's existence had reached their ears, and the allure of the forbidden drew them closer, even when their instincts screamed otherwise. Stories had been woven about the vile creature's insatiable appetite for human flesh and visceral satisfaction. It derived from the hunt. Some said that the lion's jaw could crush bones as if they were mere twigs, while others warned of the goat's gnashing teeth, eager to devour any semblance of hope or innocence. The chilling tales spoke of how the snake-like tail would strike quickly, its venom leaving victims frozen in a terrifying trance. As the wind howled outside, the cave's entrance serving as a grim gateway to an unspeakable fate. The Chimera lay in anticipation. With each passing day, its hunger grew, gnawing at its insides like a relentless beast. The taste of fear crept ever closer, and the Chimera knew that soon another unfortunate fool would succumb to its grasp. Its amber eyes shimmered with cruel delight, ready to unleash unimaginable terror upon its next victim. As the days melted into nights, the Chimera's aura of terror spread like a foreboding mist through the surrounding lands. Rumors of its presence became more frequent. Whispered warnings passed from one trembling villager to another. Every tale told carried a chilling warning: stay away from the cursed cave. Yet, in the dark corners of bravery or folly, there are those who dare to challenge the boundaries of fear, lured by the thrill of conquest or driven by a desperate need for answers. The curious would journey to the mountain's foot, their footsteps barely discernible against the treacherous terrain. The haunting howls of the wind seemingly beckoned them forward, entangling their thoughts in the deceptive grasp of the unknown. One such soul ventured forth, their heart pounding against their ribcage as they descended cautiously into the abyss. The rhythmic drip of water grew louder, each echoing drop reverberating with a malevolent symphony. The cave seemed to coil ever tighter around their senses, whispering unholy secrets into their ears, taunting their fragile resolve. The chill of the terror clung to their skin like icy tendrils, a constant reminder of the lurking danger that waited silently in the dark recesses of the chamber. But the true terror still lay dormant, the Chimera, patiently awaiting its next victim. As the interloper delved deeper into the abyss, the acrid stench of decay permeated the air. Piles of bones, remnants of lives claimed by the beast's insatiable hunger, formed a macabre tapestry beneath their feet. But amidst the horror, a glimmer of ethereal light danced in the distance, guiding their trembling footsteps forward. Closer they crept, their breaths held in anticipation, their pulse pounding in their temples. The sound of their own heartbeat drowned out everything else, including the slithering of the Chimera's tail, now brought to life with malicious intent. Its snake-like form knotted gradually, ready to strike at the perfect moment. But this interloper, guided by a flicker of courage or perhaps lunacy, pressed on, propelled by an unyielding desire to confront the monstrosity that lurked within the shadows. They had seen the tears that the chimera had wrought upon the world, heard the nightmarish echoes of its cruel existence. The interloper, their heart pounding in their chest, finally stood at the precipice of the chimera's domain. The ethereal light that had guided them thus far flickered ominously, casting eerie reflections upon the rough-hewn walls. Shadows danced and twisted in a mesmerizing ballet of darkness, painting a macabre prelude to the impending confrontation. In the depths of the cave, the chimera sensed the presence of the intruder, its heightened instincts reverberating through its monstrous form. The sensation of anticipation electrified the air, each breath thick with trepidation and the scent of impending doom. Within the beast's amber eyes, a glint of cruel amusement flickered alongside restless hunger. A symphony of silence enveloped the chamber as the interloper held their breath. Their muscles braced for an encounter that would test the limits of their mettle. The oppressive weight of the chimera's existence bore down upon them, an invisible force interlaced with malevolence and primal power. With seamless precision, the chimera uncoiled its snake-like tail, its forked tongue tasting the air for signs of vulnerability. Every inch of its monstrous body exuded an aura of terror and dominance, as if it were a twisted embodiment of the night itself. The goat's gnashing teeth dripped with ravenous hunger, while the lion's ferocious jaws waited impatiently to unleash destruction. Time seemed to stand still as the interloper and the chimera stood face to face, the space between them vibrating with unspoken intentions. A battle between courage and fear, survival and annihilation, was about to unfold in that ancient, foreboding cave. As the interloper stared into the abyss of the chimera's eyes, an unyielding resolve ignited within their soul. With a surge of bravery that defied all reason, they stepped forward, ready to face the monstrous abomination that had plagued the land. The chimera's growl reverberated through the cave, a guttural sound that sent shivers down the interloper's spine. The air crackled with tension as the two formidable forces prepared for the ultimate clash. With lightning agility, the chimera lunged, its lion head roaring with ferocity as the goat's body propelled itself forward. Its snake-like tail, a serpentine instrument of demise, struck with precision, venom dripping from its fangs. But the interloper, fueled by an indomitable spirit, met the chimera's attack head-on. They dodged the furious jaws, rolled gracefully to evade the striking tail, and summoned an inner strength that surprised even themselves. Blows were exchanged, each strike punctuated by a symphony of snarls, cries, and the thunderous clash of claws against stone. The cave itself trembled beneath the force of their clash, as if nature itself recoiled from the incredible display of violence unfolding within. The interloper, battered but relentless, found openings amidst the intricate dance of chaos. Their blade, honed by determination and a will to survive, struck true, slicing through flesh and scale. The chimera roared in pain and fury, its monstrous visage contorting with each subsequent wound. But victory was not easily won. The chimera, with an unyielding resilience, fought back with a primal rage. Roaring tempestuously, it unleashed its full might, refusing to be brought low by a mere mortal. The interloper, battered and bloodied, fought to maintain their footing, their resolve unbroken. As the battle waged on, the once unstoppable chimera began to falter. Its strength waned, and its movements grew sluggish. The interloper seized the opportunity, striking with the precision of a seasoned warrior. The final blow, a resounding strike guided by bravery and a desperate thirst for survival, pierced the heart of the chimera. With a final defiant roar that reverberated through the cave, the chimera crumpled, its monstrous form collapsing upon itself. The air hung heavy with the scent of victory and the bitter remnants of terror. The interloper, victorious but forever marked by their encounter, stepped back, surveying the lifeless creature that lay before them.